Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
How does it count? Telling my haters to turn the fan on. Stabbing the fakers because they accounts. I say what I mean. I know they can't stand them. Who want the smoke? Who want the smoke? Whoever want to start a line, and we can go. They love the power and respect. We got them both. I tell them we can start a fight. Who want to show? There's fireworks.
Hey, we about to
First
take it
pitch
up.
coming your way next.
Hey, we about to take it up a notch. About to take it up. About to take it up a notch.
And starting this one, Joe Musgrove. What do we need to know here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And we are underway here in San Francisco.
First pitch, 1 out.
That clips the corner. The Giants have raced out of the gate to start the season. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. 1 out in the top of the first. There's a Pirates lineup now. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 gone now. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. Out to short. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes you.
Now here is Taylor Ward. Here comes the 0-1. Springer on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning.
Approach me with caution, might have to get hurt. I top up from the treetop, but I came up from the dirt. That shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. Shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. I think y'all in my way, so tell me.
Go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the Pirates, Kyle Harrison. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes You know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
And he swings through that one. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. On the ground, out to short. The flip. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Batting third, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
1 out man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a homer in his last game. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
That's ball 2.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits 1 out. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Two in scoring position with 1 out. Adley Rutschman, the next Giant to hit. What a stop. Over to first. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third into score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Tried it through the infield.
Here is Goldschmidt.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. In comes the run from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the move. Kyle Harrison out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Pittsburgh.
pitcher on now,
Number
Porter
37.
Hodge.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0.
He's
that's
just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Arenado on third. Goldie over at second with 1 down. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's the Giants lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Nolan Arenado.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Volpe in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Ball 1.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We head to the second from San Francisco. The Giants lead it 5-0. This is Giants baseball on the show. McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. The throw to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6th, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ball.
In the air, right field. That gets by him. Kiner-Falefa around third. He'll score. It's 5-1. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Sole runner at third, 2 outs. Davison de los Santos, the next Pirate to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Matt Chapman digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the deficit. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
That's outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 5 and the Buccos 4. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Miles Straw.
Center fielder, Miles Straw.
Straw, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And a man aboard.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And up next for the Giants, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike, throw to second, and the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there.
Off the plate, ball one.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Way out front for strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number two. Inside, ball three. Fights it off, he'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. And ball four, two aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Activity in the bullpen. Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Adley.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He muscles that one out of here, and they add to their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third, Chapman. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. When the Giants go, baby. It's now 8-4. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what the time is. Checking the wrist.
At the top of the broadcast, firing on all cylinders coming in, but haven't seen the same dominance today.
Well, it's still early, but the sharpness hasn't quite been there. Feels like he's just one adjustment away from flipping the script.
Nope, that's inside.
And a big swing and a miss. Set down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ward, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
McKinstry in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ward stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's down.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest from around the league.
First baseman.
Hard hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Luis Arias. Caught looking his first time up.
Luis Arias.
Tapped softly on the ground. De Los Santos. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Anthony.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Giants.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now for the
Number
Pirates,
64,
Jason Foley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Pitch kicks away. And now A man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
One of the most fun as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You can come and get it. Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a song live, nice try, can't buy. I got baddies.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
This one in the air right field. Brings it in. 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Up next for the Pirates, Mason Wynn. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Davison De Los Santos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. It's the Giants 8 and the Buccos 4. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
There's a swing and a miss.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's outside. On the ground to the left. And he beats it with room to spare.
Up next for the Giants.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1-2 now. And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
1 out man at first. Giancarlo Stanton, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Out of the bullpen, Dietrich Ends.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
2 outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. Now a chance for Nolan Arenado. Line drive, base hit. Hernandez headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's down 9-4. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it 3rd.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Grisham settles under it, and that is that. RBI single. We played 4. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the Pirates leadoff man, Matt Chapman. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham.
Nope.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That clips the corner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chapman stands at 2nd with no outs. Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here's George Springer.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball 2.
That's towards center. Straw moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. A rise. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 9-4.
Just put on your best.
Pirates leadoff man, Matt Chapman. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham.
Nope.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That clips the corner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chapman stands at second with no outs. Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here's George Springer.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball 2.
That's towards center. Straw moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. A rise. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 9-4.
Just put on your best and believe.
Lined into right. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Third time through the order now. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. In the air to left center. Grisham makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Miles.
Miles Straw now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Ball. That's inside.
Man at first, one away. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Up next for the Giants.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Second and third, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. In there, sets him down on strikes.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Alvarez swings through it for strike 1.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're on top, however, 9-4. Zach McKinstry.
Right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Ball. That's out.
That one
Nope,
close,
that's a ball.
ruled a ball. Ball 2. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-1 down. And a swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. And that's
Nope,
outside. And the count's full. On the ground. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a chopper out to short. Arise has it for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Aye.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him. That ends the frame. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4.
You can't stop me now. I'm on a running wild. You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in hot.
And if they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball. Down.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Tobias Myers.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4.
When I go to the east, I be copping, please. I'ma make them boys not need. When I go up north, bring cold. Know the team be cold, so you know how to bring that torch. When I go down south, I be in the
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air to left center. Strong on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Up next for the Pirates, Davison de Los Santos. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball in.
On the ground to short. Over to Goldie.
Out.
And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's Matt Chapman. There's a line drive to left field. And that's the third out. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4.
They are the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Luis Arias digs in now.
All these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ground ball right side. De Los Santos tossed to second. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Anthony Volpe, the next Giant to hit.
Inside ball.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4. Wilson. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Trent Grisham now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one smacked out to left center. Strong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ward stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Wilson, 38 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Zach McKinstry. That one lifted to left. Hernandez gets under it, and that is that. One hit, one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4. And it's fouled away. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Giants,
Teoscar Hernandez, the next Giant to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Runner on the move. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. In the air left field. Ward sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
up next for the Giants.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tobias Myers departs, and he
had quite a bit of success against him this year.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Two outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. Oh and 2 now. Got him. That is the inning. It's the Giants 9 and the Buccos 4.
Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real.
These hitters.
Ball 1, no strikes. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Connor Falefa now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground, could be 2. Arias has it for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. To third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and that is the play.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.